Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back to the Pepe 2 for today. And yesterday you were pretty much warned with how Pepe was struggling, Pepe 2 struggling to break this resistance that I showed you. And since if you watched that video, so do help me to reach 100k, do subscribe to the channel. So I'm going to take you back to what happened yesterday. But there, so keep this in mind. I'm going to remove some of the trend lines which we don't require anymore. And you came up and you pretty much got rejected at this very stage right there. So is this a place where you could be rejected once again, or are you making a very bullish pattern here to continue even higher? That's the thing, right? This can actually break above and even push, literally push, and take the all-time high, go above the all-time high, and just continue to go really high. Now, in order for that one to happen, first of all, it does actually play out 34,000 by 3,000. You understand that if you go back, we started off with this first push. You've already seen the two, and you're going to consider this third one as well because you've missed the first two. But eventually this one does go down. Now there are a few reasons, of course, for this one to go down. Reason number one is that it's really overblown, and you may actually see some blood in the future, but I highly doubt. I cannot. Okay, so let's go back to the pattern itself, and you can see that now finally you are rejected at that very stage. So it was pretty much a trap here on the daily. Because once again, you see, when you move up like this, you made the flag, you moved up again, you made the flag, and you moved up again. You're trying to make another flag. But according to history, when you're very comfortable with the future, because you are not ready down here, we were not ready down there, and now we're ready up here. It's a psychology, it's a market psychology that I teach in my 19 hours of trading course. So right now, of course, if you would have break above here, okay, and this is what I was looking at, this is what I was telling you, that you have to keep an eye on the break. So the break never happened, instead you just made a wick. And from this point onwards, this is your doji, and doji right next to that resistance is not really good. So that's pretty much a shooting star doji, which means that the prices may actually start to push to the other side, to the opposite direction. So I do believe that this is the end of that pump probably, and we could look at probably a push down. So keep in mind that the next technical target that you may be looking to really touch down to may be up to 34,000 from 50,000 that you're sitting in right now. Now, of course, a lot of people are going to say, oh, this is a scam and this and that. But let me ask you one question. When you move up like this, like way too high, do you think you won't get a retracement, right? I mean, it's a very rare scenario where you can actually just push to the moon like Solana did. And Solana was the only coin that I've ever seen doing something like that, or Chili's back in the days. Yeah, there could be some rarity, but we're talking about 100%, we're talking about 1 or 2%. So I don't know if this has that 1 or 2% of just continuing even higher, or this is just like the normal coins, and where you just have this move up and move down, and then a move up in the future probably can happen. Now, there's one more thing to consider, which may be very good, and that is this going to be a cup? Because you have a rounded pattern right there, and the fact that you're retracing down, can this be a handle, right? You can actually come like this, move sideways, make a handle. This is your cup and handle, and then you really break above and you continue all the way like this. So if you end up making a handle here, that's okay. Otherwise, the next support that we have for this coin is pretty much, if I do extend this line over there, it's almost somewhere here, okay? You might just retrace a little bit to the downside right over there and touch the 34,000. And this is where you can actually start to place a bid, get a little bit of a buying going on. And that's it for this quick update on Pepe 2. I'm going to see you with the next one. Hello, Hafiz.